Hello, this is how to play the Evans Gambit. Here's one of the more aggressive openings in all of chess. You sacrifice several pawns for a ginormous attack. Starts with e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, the Italian game, bishop c5. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce it. And pawn b4, the Evans Gambit. Is super aggressive. If black does not take, then just push the pawn, and it's like going to look something like this. Thread and trap the bishop. They play this move. Attack it. They retreat it. You use to gain full control of the center, and you're doing great after something like castles, and you're just doing fine. But if instead of that, they take the pawn, attack the bishop. When the bishop retreats back, strike at the center. If they take, don't take back, instead just castle. And when they take here, then you play the move queen to f3, b3, sorry. Attacking the pawn on f7 and b3, and c3. And if they try queen to e7, bishop a3, attack the queen. And if they play this move, then take. And if they play a move like developing this knight, then attack the knight with this pawn. It can be captured 3 different ways, but none of them are good. If you take back with this, then that's just a free queen. Take back with a knight, then you take here. And again, they cannot take here because that's a free queen. And if they take with the queen here, pin. And if they try this, take the knight, and pin again. And you have queen and bishop against 2 rooks, which is winning. And they obviously cannot take with the queen because that's also a free queen. So that pawn cannot be taken at all. And they have to move their knight here. This is the only way they survive, and just don't lose immediately. Here, you attack the knight, and it drops back here. Then you take here and just trade off the queens, and then you take here, which and because of this, you now have a pawn on the 7th rank. It's preventing their king from castling. Even though there are no queens on the board, you have attacking chances. As after they move their knight or something, you just bring your rooks to the open file. Something like this, and it's just losing for black because they cannot get their pieces into the game. But all the way back here, they were not forced to play bishop a5. They could have gone bishop e7. Well, then again, strike in the center, and again just castle. And take back with your knight. And if they try and move like this, simply attack the bishop. And they cannot do this because at the end of it, you get this. If they try to defend it, then it just slowly gets worse after this. You're threatening mate, if they try and kick you out, you can actually sacrifice the rook here because when they take back, you have this fork. But they're going to have some traps. After this move, don't take the rook. Actually, you can't take the rook because you block the bishop and you're completely safe. And you have a huge advantage. And so I play this. This is terrible. After this, do not take back, just castle. This, and here, sacrifice the bishop. The king takes, you do this. They move the king back to e8, you take the bishop. They kick out your queen, you take this pawn, and you're still down a pawn, but black's king is stuck in the center of the board. It cannot castle. And you have a giant attack. You can easily get your pieces out, and they have no central pawns to defend their king. So this is you have a huge advantage here. So that's it for today, and hopefully I'll see you guys next video.